Preecy, ultimately, we fall to a really tight defeat on the road this evening. A really tough one to take.
Look, it's always tough when you concede in injury time. It's a poor goal that we conceded. There's no excuses. We probably fell into a little bit of a trap in going to win the game in injury time, and sometimes you just have a look at it and you think a point away at South Shields after 2 long trips, 7 points out of 9, another point on the board. So I'm kicking myself for us sending bodies up and looking to try and win the game in the 91st minute. And although it wasn't directly from that, it was indirectly. We're getting it back into shape. But for one of the first times in the game, they've got time on the ball, and if you give them time on the ball, Blackett's going to make really good runs, and if they get the timing and the pass right, then you're going to be in trouble, and that's what happened to us. The performance, fantastic, tremendous performance. These are one of the best passing teams. I've said it probably in 3 or 4 interviews, said, South Shields this, South Shields that, we were lucky at home. Not today. We nullified them really well, stopped them creating chances, and going the other way. We were really good in possession today. We moved the ball really well. Where Hereford we were poor, today we were good. We created a number of opportunities on the break. Look, a draw would have been a fair result. I can't say that we deserve to win it. It is a kick in the teeth, but you sit down and then you reflect and you look at the league table and you just smile to yourself. It's unbelievable. The position we're in. Last 3 games all away, over 1,000 miles travelled. We've got 6 points out of 9, and nearly got another point tonight. So yeah, look, we are disappointed, but the lads, you've just got to hold your hands up again to the lads and their performance levels tonight. It was tremendous. It was a really good performance. Forget the result, where the performance was really good. We didn't get anything out of the game, and it shows the character of the lads again, that they get a goal given against them in the first half, where the lads, like, he must be 2 or 3 yards offside. Pretty much everybody stopped and everybody's thinking, is the flag going to go up or what? And it hasn't, and no one can understand why. But we don't get our heads down. We don't feel hard done by. We just get on with it and got ourselves back in the game. But then you get a kick in the teeth at the end. But on we go. What we got now, 8 games to go. Most teams have only got 7. And look at the league table. It's great reading.
Yeah, going in at half time, obviously a goal behind in difficult circumstances given the decision or lack of decision, but we showed the bounce back ability again. Carlton, another goal to add to his tally. I thought we were really good in attacking areas at times.
Yeah, I thought we played really well. We knew that there was space for us to play out wide, and I thought Joe Nolan played really well for us. He gives us that calming influence, gets on the ball. I thought George Aubrey was fantastic as well. Jack, he just kept finding pockets and was busy, and we were probably just a bit wasteful, up front. Carlton and JJ probably could have done better with their opportunities in the first half. But he said, look, just take your time, just be a little bit calmer, and I guarantee one of you will get the goal for us, and they did. Carlton did it straight away. Was much better second half. JJ was much more of a threat second half, being really positive. So the reaction was really good, because you go in there, you're 1-0 down, you know that you've been hard done by, and you like I said before, you can just feel sorry for yourself, but we don't. We never feel sorry for ourselves. We feel grateful for the position we're in, because we know how hard we've worked to get there. We've got no right to be where we are, and you look at the teams below us, and on right going down the league, you know, some of the teams who are towards the bottom of the league, you know, we haven't got a right to be, you know, to be above them, but we are, and we're enjoying it, and we you know, we've just got to keep going and regroup and go again and see how high we can finish.
You mentioned it a few weeks ago about how we need to use all of the squad, and a few changes tonight. I think it was 5 changes in total. Was that you're thinking more, you know, give a few players different opportunities, and then obviously we've got a bit in the bank for Saturday with the likes of Adam Henley and Jack Sampson?
Some of the lads, you know, are feeling it from the travelling. It's, you know, the lads are in the red zone with all the travelling they're doing, playing game after game. Remember how heavy the pitches have been as well. The data that they pull off, the distances they cover, and the high-speed running they're doing. You know, you're worried that something's going to happen, but it wasn't about giving people a run out. It was picking a team that could win here tonight, could cause problems, and you know, all the lads who came in were fantastic. Lads who've been playing week in were brilliant too. Credit to them. You know, but it's tiring. You know, it's hard. It's hard when you're part time in, you know, South Shields, you know, a full time team. Did that little bit of concentration right at the end of the game? Could that be down to just that tiny bit of fatigue? Those are the little differences from being part-time to full-time, because your whole concentration and your recovery and your eating and all your habits are right. So that might just add a little effect at the end of the game. But you know, the lads who came in, I thought they were fantastic, and it just shows the spirit and how well they keep themselves fit and in tune, and how hungry they are to do well.
And plenty of positives to take from tonight, despite the result. And you know, a big test again this weekend, back at home. It'll be nice to be back at home for what feels like an absolute eternity against Scarborough.
Yeah. Look, another big game. You know, look, they're all going to be big games from now to the end of the season. Like I say, we still got a fair bit of work to do, and Scarborough, you know, are still fighting. You know, they're still fighting to get in the playoffs, and you know, we played Hereford, who were fighting, managed to stop them. Obviously South Shields, that's kept them in touch. And, you know, and Scarborough will be the same, Boston will be the same. Look, they're just all huge games, you know, but they're great games for our fans to come and watch with us sitting in third position, you know, with so few games and games running out, and having 68 points on the board at this stage. So look, lots to be positive about. I'm sure there's a fair few clubs who are envious of us at the minute in the position that we're in. But like I keep saying, you know, we've done nothing. There's still a lot of hard work to be done. And Saturday, back home, in front of our own crowd, can't wait.